Well, if you're looking for proof that San Diego High School sports is peaking at the right time, this is your week. Statement wins, ranking shakeups, a coaching hire that brings NFL experience home, and spring sports officially stepping into the spotlight. Let's start with the game that felt like a playoff preview. And these are the two teams that have been battling it out in the prep rankings for boys basketball in town. I vote in the men. I vote in the boys basketball top 10. I've been voting for Francis Parker ever since they beat Santa Fe Christian the first time, but they ended up doing it again. Everything was on the line last Wednesday. League control, open division seating, and even player of the year implications. And Francis Parker beat Santa Fe Christian 63-56, their second win over Santa Fe Christian this season. And with it, Lancers took full control of the Coastal League. And by the way, took full control of the top 10 in San Diego.
Yeah, absolutely. They did it through adversity as well. Leading scorer Tavid Johnson fouled out with nearly 6 minutes left in that game. Kai Jones cramped up late. Role players were forced to step in into huge moments. And boy, oh boy, for Francis Parker, did they ever answer the call.
Yeah, Jones finishes with a career-high 21 points. Columbus Palmer adds 18. Ezekiel Walker, scoreless all night, buries a corner three, and free throws late. That's championship-level basketball for Francis Parker. Now, Santa Fe Christian still got a monster performance from Dax Hall. He had 26 points, 5 boards. Chase Othick chipped in 20 and 8. Game swung on runs, emotion, and composure. And here's the key takeaway. Francis Parker scheduled pain all season playing the best teams in California, and now it's paying off. This win didn't just flip the league race, it flipped the county hierarchy, and I think it's going to set up for a very important open division playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And Francis Parker getting this win was absolutely huge. Some say could have probably been ranked ahead of Santa Fe Christian a little bit earlier, but now leaving no doubt by doing it again.
But you look at the rankings shakeup this week, and in boys basketball, Francis Parker now jumps to number 1. Victory Christian, who continues to chug along and win a lot of games, stays number 2, and Santa Fe Christian drops from 1 to 3 in a lot of different polls. This open division field is loaded, and there's a real chance Parker and Santa Fe Christian see each other a third time with even higher stakes. Now, for the girls, Mission Hills takes over number 1. Francis Parker drops to number 2. La Jolla Country Day holds steady at number 3. This isn't about one dominant team. It's about depth and matchup chaos heading into the postseason. Girls basketball has been very competitive.
Yeah, it has been, and especially with guys, with the teams moving around. Mission Hills, again, as you mentioned, taking over that number 1 spot, jumping over Francis Parker. It has been very, very competitive this year in the girls basketball.
Let's take a look at the athletes of the week. According to the San Diego Union Tribune, across the county, stars showed up in big moments. Sophia Sugapong from La Jolla Country Day passes 1,000 career points in a win over number 1 Bishops. Madison Vandiver out of Brawley, 24-second pin sparks another section wrestling title. Diego Ortiz of Mira Mesa dropped 29 points in a road win at St. Augustine. And Elisa Nahara of Olympian, 32nd pin to clinch a 6th straight section title. This is the time of year where legends start stacking big moments.
Thank you very much for making me not try to pronounce those names. But yes, congratulations to all 4 of the athletes of the week, especially Elisa Nahara out of Olympian High School.
Is it even possible to get through a weekly update without giving you a football note here in San Diego?
No, probably not.
New head football coach at El Camino, Frank.
Yeah, apparently Stephen McClure is now a former Vista High School star and NFL defensive back, is now the new head coach over at El Camino. And this isn't just resume hype. He does have local roots, college and NFL experience. He also has a clear focus on culture before scheme. So a very, very big hire for El Camino, as they've lacked what they've lacked is stability and identity. And McClure's first real win will come long before Friday nights, as it will be in spring and summer buy-ins.
Yeah, for El Camino, it's a transition period now, and Stefan McClure, Silver Pigskin Award winner from his days back at Vista High. So he went out, he achieved a lot of great things as a player, is now coming back to San Diego and is leading another team in the North County at El Camino. We'll see how they do up in the North County this season. Now, shifting to the springtime, the only sports that are about to get underway is track and field. Winter's starting to wind down. Track and field about to steal the spotlight, and you got to start keeping an eye on some of the local athletes in town that have done a really good job. But Jasir Fontenot out of Modern Day Catholic, he's chasing a sub 13 in hurdles. Josiah Bowman out of Sage Creek, hunting a sub 150 in the 800. Jalen Williams from Eastlake versus Chiara Daly of La Jolla. That's a rivalry headed to Stanford. And Steel Canyon Girls Relay, a 48-year-old section record could fall with how talented this particular team is. So San Diego quietly becoming one of the best track sections in the state.
Yep. And also, if you're driving around near those schools, be sure to watch out for your local track and field stars getting their practice in.
And then, of course, did Francis Parker, I mean, we talked about this before, and to kind of finish out, did Francis Parker be the number one team twice, scheduled the toughest slate in the state, and now sits at the top of the rankings? Are they the clear favorite, or is the open division still wide open?
If you've got the toughest schedule in the state, you've beaten the toughest competition in the state twice, I would say yes. Francis Parker is the undisputed number one in the state of California right now.
Well, at least in the
city of San Diego,
yes. For
Sorry.
sure. But I don't sleep on Victory Christian, and you never know with some of the teams in the open division, they might be able to make a little bit of run. But we're getting closer and closer to playoff basketball here in America's finest city.